Catherine beside him, our new Prince and Princess of Wales will, I know, continue to inspire and lead our national...
On entering Westminster Abbey yesterday were a pledge of service. It was a pledge to continue to serve.
The royal family has just dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming. In a sudden move that stunned the world, Buckingham Palace issued an urgent statement that could reshape the monarchy forever, and the ripple effects are already shaking the foundations of Britain's most sacred institution. Delivered with the solemnity typical of royal declarations, the message disclosed a significant choice that would impact not only the immediate family, but also the monarchy's future course. A significant change in roles, titles, and responsibilities lies at the heart of this declaration, signifying a clear changing of the guard. King Charles III is at the centre of the evolution. He has formally started the process of handing over a large percentage of his royal responsibilities to the next generation, especially Prince William and Princess Catherine, citing health, age, and a wish to transform the monarchy into a more modern, leaner organisation. The action represents a gentle change in leadership, but it is not an abdication. The king made it clear that this is a redistribution meant to make sure the monarchy stays effective and relevant in the modern era, not a retreat from his position as king.
As my grandmother said when she was crowned, coronations are a declaration of our hopes for the future.
Now taking on an even more significant position is Prince William, who is currently the Prince of Wales and the heir apparent.
He has dedicated himself to serve others, both current and future generations, and those whose memory must not be neglected.
He will lead numerous high-level diplomatic and ceremonial engagements on behalf of the Crown with immediate effect. He will also lead a number of important environmental and charity projects that were formerly directly overseen by King Charles, according to sources close to the palace. The position of Princess Catherine has also been improved. This announcement shows that she is prepared to return to public duties, despite spending the last few months mostly out of the spotlight because of a supposed medical problem. She will lead new projects centred on early childhood education and mental health, two causes she has long supported, in addition to travelling with Prince William on a number of foreign engagements. The royal family also declared a structural reworking of the institution itself, which was a bold and revolutionary move. The public responsibilities of a number of lesser-known working royals will be reduced, and funding will be reorganised to lessen dependency on public funds. The declaration states that the objective is to simplify the monarchy and take into account the aspirations and economic realities of contemporary Britain.
We celebrate you too. I commit myself to serve you all, King, country, and Commonwealth.
King Charles's long-held belief that a slimmed-down monarchy is essential to maintaining the legitimacy and durability of the crown is echoed in this action. The public's response was swift and forceful. Outside Buckingham Palace, crowds gathered. Overhead news helicopters circled. Journalists and commentators from online and broadcast outlets hurried to analyse the implications of this. Although the monarchy has changed over the years, analysts pointed out that this kind of swift and open reorganisation is uncommon and differs from the royal household's customarily cautious, slow-moving decision-making. The announcement, however, didn't hold back from discussing private family issues that have long piqued public interest. The palace admitted continuing discussions with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in an unusually candid revelation.
Perhaps if he tried to earn rather than demand a reconciliation, things might go a little better for him. Harry just sees conspiracy every time a decision doesn't go in his direction.
There are signs that a route to restricted re-engagement with specific philanthropic partnerships under the Royal Foundation may be investigated, even though they are still living in the United States. Even though no concrete promises were given, the mere mention sparked intense conjecture. There was also mention of Camilla, the Queen Consort. She will continue to provide support, but it was made clear that as the younger generation takes over, her job would primarily remain ceremonial. This seems to be a well-thought-out compromise that respects Camilla's position within the organisation while allowing for new leadership. Prince Andrew was involved in one of the most contentious parts of the announcement. A line buried deep within the statement stated that some legal settlements had been resolved more definitively in recent months, potentially opening the door for some limited, behind-the-scenes roles, even though the palace reiterated that he is still outside the circle of active royal duties due to past controversies. Despite being tactful, and ambiguous, the comment fueled a heated discussion over his position within the royal family. The announcement made today also featured a clear emphasis on modernisation in a larger perspective. To engage younger audiences, the monarchy is making significant investments in outreach initiatives, educational materials and digital infrastructure. Later this year, a new royal media hub will be launched, with youth advisory panels, social media series and podcasts, all aimed at encouraging a more active and engaging public relationship with the Crown. The announcement's timing is important. The royal family's action seems to be a premeditated attempt to maintain its popularity and relevance in the face of political unrest, economic challenges, and growing demands for greater transparency from all public institutions in the United Kingdom.
On entering Westminster Abbey yesterday were a pledge of service. It was a pledge to continue to serve.
The monarchy is attempting to achieve a fine balance between tradition and modernity by giving authority to younger royals while keeping King Charles's calming influence. With well-planned rollouts, some royal observers think this may have been in the works for months or even years. Others believe that unanticipated circumstances, such health issues, geopolitical events, or public surveys indicating a generational shift in views about the monarchy, hasten the decision. The international response is noteworthy as well. There have apparently been briefings for ambassadors and foreign leaders, and some of them have already responded formally. During a press conference, the White House hailed the news and described the royal family as an enduring symbol of national unity and global diplomacy. Similar polite but carefully phrased statements have been made by leaders of Commonwealth nations like Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, expressing continued support while closely monitoring the course of these developments. The monarchy's detractors are already making their voices heard. Some British citizens, especially younger people, and Republican organisations, think that the announcement is only a cosmetic adjustment intended to divert attention away from deeper issues with the organisation.
Catherine beside him, our new Prince and Princess of Wales will, I know, continue to inspire and lead our national.
According to them, real reform would need a more thorough examination of the monarchy's financial opaqueness, colonial background, and role in a contemporary democracy. Even naysayers, however, agreed that the announcement made today is unusual in both its scale and tone. This degree of openness and action is nothing short of revolutionary for a family that is famed for its reserve, silence, and dislike of abrupt changes. Even if there are still a lot of unknowns, such as how the public and media will react in the next days, one thing is for sure: the royal family has heralded a new era. This has shocked the globe, regardless of whether it is a true metamorphosis of an old institution, a brilliant PR move, or a combination of the two. Right now, the monarchy seems to be embracing change instead of fighting it.
For all that celebrations are magnificent, at the heart of the pageantry is a simple message: service.
How these broad decisions are implemented in the upcoming months and years will determine if that reform is sufficient to ensure its future, or just a band-aid solution. For now, however, history is being written in real time while the entire world watches.